Hey, hey, hey. Good morning. Well, the time is here. Just posted on Twitter. The good news is I got called back into work. I was on furlough. So I can go back to work now. Yay. But what that means is the meditations are going to happen a lot earlier. And if I miss them in the morning, a lot later, because I'll have to do it around work. I don't have 30 minutes during my workday to meditate online with you. So, starting earlier than I have been. I got a lot of pain. Sciatica really acts up in the morning. So I'm going to do what I can, but just come here with intent. Really, we're sharing space together. And I'm just here to really watch the divine awakening you. I mean, through meditation, we can really do a lot. We can just do so much. So, with that said, I don't know if that was inspirational or not. Let's get down to it. I'm going to put a timer on so that I respect our time. I usually meditate about 20 or 30 minutes. It's not guided meditation, so just let you know. But don't hurt yourself. Do only what you feel you can do. All right. Here we go. Ooh, babe. Leg is not happy. Wow. This is why I usually wait, because it takes a bit to calm all this down. But unfortunately, I don't have that kind of time today, so we just got to do it. I start off in a thunderbolt pose. If your body isn't up for it, don't force it. Meditation's not about hurting yourself. These postures should not be painful. And you have a choice. You can meditate with music or without. It's really about the intent that you bring to the space. I'm just going to light a little bit of incense. Just really want you to focus on your breathing. For me, I take an active inhale and a relaxed exhale. So I just let the air out. I don't hold it at the top. I just kind of like a yawn, try and fill up until I can't fill up anymore, and then let it go. Funny thing is, how do you know you're full of air until you try and inhale more, right? Trying to remember to keep my eyes open. I'm meditating in this world, in this space, and keeping my eyes open helps signify that. So the little bell you heard, or maybe didn't, was the timer to start 10 minutes. So we'll do 10 minutes in this pose. And just do the best you can. Bring in the intent. Through the breath, I find my form. Just meaning once I fill my lungs with air, my body naturally moves to the best posture, like straight. It kind of straightens my spine. Yeah, it's really neat. If you just kind of like feel out how you feel when you're at the top of your breath, and if something's kind of uncomfortable, you just move so it's not. And then if you check yourself, you notice, oh, wait a second, My chest is up, my shoulders are down, because we're not, or hopefully you're not breathing like, right? You're breathing like, yeah, we don't want all that tension. Now, one thing I do while we meditate together, because I'm a Reiki practitioner, is build energy. And I usually meditate here in front of an altar that I have set up. And we have a list of names. And I'm just letting good love and sharing energy go out to all those people on my list of names. And it's a great way to remind me to just spread that love and that healing energy out, you know. A little trick I discovered is the more healing and positive energy that I put out, I actually get some in return. So, you know, we don't always have to be me, 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 me. We can be we, and still help, right? No, that timer is second part, so we're gonna do another 10 minutes. I usually switch my posture so I'm more on my rump. I'll sit on my butt and form. It's a bound ankle pose, is what it was called when I looked it up. I call it a butterfly, but you sit with the soles of your feet touching, and then I hold down under my feet. But just want to remind you, be careful, be gentle with yourself as you change postures because you've been sitting here probably for a while. You want to let that blood kind of flow through. Don't want to hurt anything. Now, unfortunately, I'm positive I can't take that pose. Just in too much pain. But it's a good moment to remind you, to modify. So don't be afraid to modify. This is not a competition. You've already won a prize by showing up. That's the best first step you can take. It's not the first step, but it's the best, most important step you can take. There's a lot of steps to showing up, but you showed up here, you came with intent, and you're already helping heal the earth, right? You're healing yourself. All good things come out of meditation. So when I modify, I try and drop my shoulders away from my ears. And then I want to really make sure that I'm lengthening my spine so that my crown chakra is at the just very top of the spine. Just kind of get that crown at the top of the spine. While breathing. I also want to take this time to have you focus on the muscles at the corners of your mouth, at the edges of your lips. Just stretch those muscles to the sky. They're the most courageous muscles we have in our body. I want to try and exercise those every day. Okay, that signals our last posture. I'm taking some time to get into that next pose, being gentle with myself. But I'm gonna stand. It's gonna be a extended mountain pose, or I'm trying to remember the name of it. The Sanskrit name, not sure. But you're gonna stand in a mountain pose extended. I like to remind folks, or at least this is an opportunity to attempt grounding out through your feet, really reaching towards those roots, but at the same time, reaching to the sky, stretching our arms and hands towards the clouds. Okay, so you're kind of two opposite forces while in this mountain pose. Sorry you can't see all of me. I'm working on a budget to get a good studio space and a better camera setup. But just remember to breathe, and we'll be done in 9 minutes. I personally enjoy Namaste. Found out this was a mudra for peace and to reach the divine. Thought that was cool. Please correct me in the comments if that's not the right answer, but that's what I found. that's going to end it for us today. Little half-hour meditation in the morning. Hoorah. Good job. Good job. Namaste. Thanks for joining. I'm a little behind, so I'm going to have to cut this. It's not short, but I'll have to end this. Thanks for showing up today. You did it for me. You did it for you. You did it for us. Be proud.